a.m. Central Standard Time. It is January. I don't even know what today's date is. Hold up. Oh, January is not January, Lord. I'm rushing it. July 29th. This month is almost over. Almost over. Got a couple more days. So, what have y'all done this month? Have you accomplished what you want to accomplish? So, what's been going on this month? What have you been doing? Most people have been working. Some people are off. Some people at the job I work at, you can pick whether you want to work summer or if you want to be off, which some people chose. A lot of people chose to be off. So it's short on people. So they're working us crazy. But we had a week off. It's almost over. Got a phone call telling me when I have to work starting Saturday. I was hoping I wouldn't have to work Saturday, but we got a couple camps that we have to do before the classes start where I work. But yep. So not much is going on. Shout out. Hopefully everybody's day has went well. Your morning went great. Had a good breakfast. Had a good lunch. Hopefully y'all done got your workout in. Try to eat healthy. Talk to myself. Because I work out. I have been working out for years. Non-stop, consistently. Working out consistently for years. Start walking, jogging, doing a little strength training. Cardio. So walking is cardio, jogging is cardio. Anything where you're moving is cardio. But strength training. So my little workouts I was doing. Robert Richard had what's up? How you doing? Is that how you doing? But hopefully everything's going well. How has your day been? How has your day been? But Robert Short had these little during COVID when everything was closed down. These actors and singers and stuff was going live on Instagram. If y'all don't know who Robert Short is, my cousin Skeeter, he was on Coach Carter, one-on-one with Kyla Pratt. Most people know him from my cousin Skeeter. He used to come on Nickelodeon. That's where he started. He was on he made a couple appearances on some other stuff. The Jimmy Fox show. I think hanging with Mr. Cooper. He was on hanging with Mr. Cooper a couple times. Talking about Robert Short. He's an actor. But he been on some other stuff now that he's older. I know he had some like Tubi movies. He was on Magic. I think it was it Magic Mike? No, it was the black version. It wasn't Magic Mike. Lord, I forgot what it was called. But I forgot what the movies were called that he was in. But y'all hit that like button, double tap that screen. I'm Tasha. This is Evening Time Talk with Tasha. Try to get on here. I said try to get on here more than I normally do. Took a 2-week break. Cause I get tired of social media. Really don't like being on here, but I done got used to it now. So got used to seeing myself, talking to people. But just checking in, see how y'all day has been. Your month has been, what y'all do this month. What did y'all do for the month of July? Besides work, did you go on trips? Did you we had 4th of July. What did y'all guys do for 4th of July? Most people went on cookouts, traveled to the beach and stuff like that. But what did y'all do and what do y'all have planned for August? The kids start back to school in August, so school will start back. College students start back to college if they're in college. So, but going back to Robert Short, because I was talking about working out and me working out consistently, but he had this little thing that he was doing called Highway Fit during COVID. he had like a couple videos on YouTube, maybe about a few videos. They were like 10-minute workouts that I used to do during COVID when everything was closed down. This is how this came about. But they were like little 10-minute workouts. I would do 10 minutes, probably I do like a couple of them together. So I would do 20 minutes in the morning. Then at night I would do 20 minutes, making 40 minutes for the whole day. So I was doing stuff like that. People say stuff like this as far as working out. This is talking about getting your physical activity in. Make sure you guys are working out, staying healthy, eating right. There was another thing he focused on was eating right. His saying was eat the rainbow. What's up? How you doing? The people coming in, how are you guys doing? But hopefully you guys are having a good day. But I'm talking about working out, getting physical activity in, and how I've been working out like consistently. But I was talking about stuff that I was doing, like walking, jogging, and the whole highway fit thing during COVID. And that was Robert Short stuff. He said it came from like some doctor that he was talking to, and that he went to, and they came up with little 10-minute workouts, something quick you could do like on the go, because he was doing it in like airports and stuff when he was like traveling before he got on a plane or whatever. Sometimes he was doing it in his hotel's rooms, and he would go live and stuff and do these little 10-minute workouts. And he would talk to his fans that follow him on Instagram. I talked to him like multiple times. We communicated. We was going back and forth in DMs, communicating with each other, talking. So he got to know certain people. It was certain ones, people like me, that if I ever seen him somewhere, he would know who I am by name. So thank you. Love the thank you, Victor Women Yama. But thank you. But yeah, going back to the workout, if these earrings, I'm talking about these earrings. I love earrings like this. These unks. I have a lot of them. People love these earrings every time they see them. But I got a different version with just this. Just the they're not inside this like shape, but they were like really cheap, and they're not heavy. It's lightweight, and they cute. I like them. But I know Jesus loves me. Jesus loves everybody. But yeah, they were cheap, affordable. But I have a lot of them, different colors: purple, red, orange, dark pink, white, black, red, different colors. But yeah, I wear them a lot, and every time I wear them, people like them. But as far as the earrings are concerned, but going back into working out, make sure you're getting that physical activity in. If y'all want to come in, hit that thumbs up button, double tap that screen. Have anything you want to say, you can put it in the chat so we can talk. If you want to talk about anything, put it in the chat. We can talk about it. What's been going on? Anything you have planned that's coming up. Shout out to my birthday people. If anybody having a birthday today, celebrating a birthday, shout out to y'all. Happy birthday to everybody that has celebrated a birthday today. Happy belated birthday to everybody that has celebrated a birthday this week, last week, or anytime at some point this month. Happy belated birthday to everybody, the July babies. I'll see if anybody said anything, but no. But next thing, going over my day. As far as most people be asking what I did today, not much. Got up, what I do, pray before I get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, work out 30 minutes at home. Me and my went for a walk for like 50 minutes. Me and my son went walking for 50 minutes. So today, the whole workout thing with me, 50 minutes plus probably like 35. So over an hour for me today, yesterday, and the day before, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I done worked out for over so far. There's 3, probably like about 5 hours the past 3 days. But yep, that's my workout routine. The only thing I mess up with the sweets. Gotta cut out these sweets, the carbs, and all that. Got a sugar addiction. Still trying to break that habit. So, yep, cause sugar is addictive. But let's see. If anybody wants to talk about their day, what's been happening with y'all, what's been going on with you guys, what's been going on with you guys, let's be loving, let's be caring in the chat. Let's be loving and caring in the chat. Let's not be negative. Let's not be toxic just to get attention. It's not going to work. How has your day been? The last person that came in, what's up with you? What's going on with your life? Talk to me. What's been going on with you? Having any problems? You going through anything that you need to talk about? Last person that come in the chat, what's up? What's going on with you? Asking you questions, you want to respond back? Anything happening? Anything good? And what's going on? You having a bad day? Are you having a bad day? Why are you sad? Why are you sad? What can you do to change that? What can you do to change that? What can you do to change your viewpoint? What's something that you like about yourself? Name something that you like about yourself. Name 3 things you like about yourself right now in the chat. Name 3 things you like about yourself and tell us what they are. No, I'm serious. This is not about me. This is about you. You feeling better has nothing. You feeling better shouldn't have anything to do with me. This is internally. You got to feel better about yourself internally. You shouldn't put your happiness in other people's hands. That's the wrong thing to do. You got to start with yourself internally. You got to be happy with yourself. I can't make you happy. Happiness comes from within, not without. So tell me something that you like about yourself. Okay, tell me 3 things that you're thankful for. Tell me 3 things that you're thankful for. All right, then. Well, go with that. Now you got positive thoughts in your brain, so you should feel better. You're cute, you're beautiful, and you're cool. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say, I'm cute, I'm beautiful, and I'm cute. You can't be. Look, this is how I know you tripping. You're not telling the truth. Because if you were really sad, you wouldn't have answered none of them questions like you did. Everything you just responded to, you're not sad. Look in the mirror and say, I'm cute. Say to yourself, I'm cute, I'm beautiful, and I'm cool. And keep repeating it. I'm cute, I'm beautiful, and I'm cool. I'm cute, I'm beautiful, and I'm cool. I'm thankful for my family, my twin, and everything I have. I'm thankful for my family, my twin, and everything I have. And keep repeating that. And go with those thoughts. Think of something positive, and all those things are positive. I'm good. How are you? The person just came in. How are you doing? You can't be a fan because I'm not famous. And I'm not on here all the time. You don't even know me. I'm not famous. I'm just a regular, normal person. Everybody sees who you are. Everybody sees who you are. You know everybody can see you, right? Thank you. Another person said they like my earrings. They came from a beauty supply store. They were like 99 cents. They were like 99 cents or $1.99. Look, that person talking about why is he sad? Is that, I don't know if that's a he or a she, but I don't think they're really serious. That they just trying to get attention because they just asked me to give them a shout out, and talking about if you give me a shout out, they'll be happy. You're not being serious. If somebody is really bullying you, you need to talk to your parents. Go to another person. They can help you. You need to go to somebody that can where's your parents at? Because if somebody's bullying you, you need to talk to somebody. I just did the whole birthday thing. You missed my birthday shout outs. Happy birthday again. Somebody's in the chat. Stella. It's Stella's birthday. Happy birthday, Stella. Happy birthday, Stella. Well, you need to talk to your grandmother and you have to talk to or go to your teacher. Go to your teacher, your principal. Tell your grandmother and your granddad. And they need to go to your school and talk to your the teachers and the principal. That's how I would solve that issue. And if they don't do nothing, then I tell them, and y'all need to have a conference. They need to have a conference with you and whoever bullying you. Y'all need to go to the office and talk to the principal and the teachers. That's how I would handle it. People used to bully me, and I didn't do anything. I was quiet, withdrawn. people would bully me. It was mainly boys. I was shy, and people still bullied me. Pray. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in a higher power? Pray about it. Somebody's on here talking about they being bullied. I don't know if they telling the truth or not. They're just trying to get attention. People be lying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was telling him he needs to pray. Pray about it. Yeah, you got to be patient. You have to be patient. And you got to mean it. And I hope you're being honest and truthful because it's not a joke. It's not a joke because if you're really being bullied and it's that serious, you got to have faith. You got to have faith and keep that faith and believe. Keep believing and never give up. Now, I hope you see now it went from being bullied to you are do you have cancer or you are a cancer? As in zodiac sign. Oh. But hopefully everything I agree with vlogger. I agree with him and what they're telling you because they're right. So go with what they're saying. But but I don't do that. I don't agree with praying out in public. I pray for you, but it's not gonna be on here. I don't pray for people out in public. I do it behind closed. I pray for you before I go to bed at night. But hopefully, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Haran? 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 But hopefully everything gets better for you. Hopefully everything will get better for you. It will. Just keep believing, keep the faith, and be patient. Haran. Okay. So it's exactly the way it's exactly the way you it's wrote. It's written. It'll get better. It will get better. But everybody pray for Hurain. He's been bullied and he has cancer. Pray for him and his grandmother and grandfather that's taking care of him because his parents passed away. So keep him in mind, keep him in your prayers, send up prayers. Keep you know, now I would know that if you had a picture. Keep her in your prayers and her grandparents. But and then people I don't know, I guess that's your real name. But yeah, it'll get better. Believe me, I've been through some stuff. It will, and it always gets better. It don't seem like it, but it will. It when you're going through things, it never seems like it's gonna get better, but it always do. Trust me, I know. I'm 46 years old. I've been through a lot, and it always gets better. All right. Bye. You got to go to the doctor. Talk to you later. But going on to the next topic. Pop the Balloon. I just got finished watching Pop the Balloon to Find Love. It's different versions, but the one with Arlette, that's the one I watched. That's the main one. And then I watched the one with, oh Lord, his name done left me. It'll come back to me. But the one with Arlette and the one with it was 113, I think 113. And I ain't watched 114, but I'll probably watch it when I get off. But people, it was 1 hour, it was women, and there was it was the guys came out to answer questions, but it ended up happening was nobody got all the guys, nobody found anybody. There were no matches. So it was mainly the aesthetics. People didn't like how they was dressed. People didn't like what the guys were wearing. And then another thing that ended up happening, the guys with the women and the guy that came out to pick the women that were asking questions was that some of the dudes were too young. Then you had some of the women was too tall for the men. They were on some of the women are taller, but some of them had on like, I know it was this one, she had on really light shoes. They were like wedges, but it had like a really thick heel. I know the bottom of that shoe was probably like 3 inches. So if she would have took off their shoes, she would have lost 3 inches to her height. So it was aesthetics, not liking what somebody was wearing, age, being too young, and then also being too tall or being too short. So that was that version of 113, Pop the Balloon to Find Love. And it's real interesting. It was one guy, had been on there before, and the same thing happened when he came on there before, because the way he dressed, he seemed like a cool guy. He said he was from Brooklyn. I think he said he was from Brooklyn. He seemed cool, but he was like really here. He is really like the unique type. He stands out. He in his own lane. He dresses different. He's just like really unique and has his own style, has his own way. But he seems like a cool person. And there was this one lady on there. She was like heavy set, and she was just her being on the heavy side. I'm like, sometimes you can't be too picky, especially when a guy, you can tell when. I know that dude with they was talking about the way he was dressed, and they all popped, which done happened before when he was on there before. And time the dude came out, they all popped before he even said a word. And the same thing happened today. So the dude he has a good personality, seemed like he cool, is on the what, I forgot how old he is, but that heavy set chick, that would have been the one she should have been with, because he would have treated her like gold. But she was talking about the way he was dressed wouldn't have matched the way she was dressed. But at some point, I think he really, because they was asking, did he dress like that on the first date? This is after they all popped their balloon. Time they seen the dude walk out, he didn't say hey, he didn't say hello, he described the type of women he liked, his dislikes, or whatever the questions are they asked. But they just like pop nonstop. And the dude cool is on the what? I ain't nowhere around him. So I don't do long distance. If I was somewhere closer to him, if I was on there, I would have, I thought you was gone. You said you had to go to the doctor. I thought you was gone. But the heavyset lady, I know she probably up 300 pounds, if not a little bit more. But she on the heavy side. She light skinned. She had it on a pretty red dress, but she got a gut on her and stuff like that. Flabby arms, and she way bigger than me. I'm short, and I know I'm a heavy side, but she is bigger than me. She was taller, but she hi, I see you back. But that dude, he would have been the one she shouldn't have popped on, because I think he actually, because he said he was cool with her, because at the end when Arlette asked when they was she his type, he was like yes. So that would have been the dude she should have been with. She could have had her match with him. But people kept talking about, they asked, just going back to this point, they asked him, do he dress like that on a date? And he was like, yes. But the only reason that man said that is because he was like, what does it matter to me from his point of view, being if I was in his shoes, and I'm the type to be able to put myself in other people's shoes, that man was probably thinking, like, what does it matter how I dress on a date? Well, y'all done pop. So it don't matter if I do dress different or not. Because at this point, it don't matter, because I'm not going on a date with you at no point. So, yeah, I dress like this, because at this point, it don't matter if I don't. So that's what he was thinking. That's why he said yes, he dressed like that on the first date, because all y'all pop. Y'all didn't even give the man a chance to say anything. So of course he's gonna say, yeah, I dress like this on the first date. Because he know y'all, I was like, y'all don't like me anyway. So why would it matter what I dress like on the first date after y'all done popped all y'all balloons on me? So That was interesting. Yeah, he gonna say that. Just putting that out there. I forgot his name, but he seemed cool. Whoever you, I forgot your name, but you seem like a cool dude to me. I'm 46. I don't know how old you were, but if I would have been there, I would have kept it. I would have kept my balloon. I don't know if you would have liked me because I'm short. You seem like you're an open minded dude, so it really don't matter. But but yeah, um, that dude, he cool, but they should have gave him a chance, especially that heavyset woman. And all of them came there. I'm like, are you really coming there to find a match, or are you just coming there thinking like at some point you at a certain age, I don't know how old them women were. Someone was like 20, like 29. I don't even know if it was one said she was just turned 30. It probably has a lot to do with it. But because I'm older. So yeah, he'll find who fun because also them women up there weren't. But going to Chris Brown and Usher, Chris Brown and the Usher concert, talking about that. So I'm assuming Usher, I don't know where they were. I don't know if it was, they showed a clip where they was in Birmingham and the Birmingham girl got on stage. She represented, shout out to Birmingham, Alabama. But Usher, and I don't know if this was the Usher and Chris Brown show where they came out. Usher came out and basically said, if you don't, he was like, before we get started, if you don't want to be up, he like, don't bring your A on this stage if you don't want to be up here. So he said a little bit more after that, but the clip is going around on Instagram. You can see it. So basically, if you don't want to participate and you don't want to be on that stage, don't come up there. Don't sign no paper saying you want to come up here or nothing. Which I agree with him. I'm sorry. Cause I don't care who it is. If you might wanted it to be Chris Brown, but honey, you was up there with Usher. I'm like, pick your battles. At least you got the opportunity to be up there. It might not have been Chris Brown, but it's still Usher. So I'm like, a lot of women would have jumped at the chance to be in your shoes. But you had the opportunity and you just messed it up. Be grateful for the opportunity that you had to be up there. But what end up happening is people really see who she is, and it's probably gonna follow her. And her reputation is like totally ruined because you can see the type of person she is. So yeah, her reputation is like gone out the window because that was like totally ugly. It ain't got nothing to do with no pretty privilege, and you look better than somebody else. It's your like attitude, your character. It's like your character. That goes back to your character, the way you put that statement out there or whatever. Your character, how you treat people, how you view people. I'm like, looks is one thing, but your character and how you treat people and your values and your morals ends up being more valuable than what you look like, because looks fade. Looks fade. Your looks gonna go away. It's not gonna last forever. So, cause if your character is jacked up, your personality is messed up, I'm like, looks don't mean nothing when you get down to it. Cause your character, your personality, you having good morals, having good values, being humble, being grateful, being nice to people, being kind to people, being caring to people is what matters most, and being loving to people and how you treat people. Looks don't really mean, when it boils down to it, looks really don't mean nothing when at the end point of it. So yeah. Next thing is, it says it's now law that men and women with knee problems can obtain retirement benefits as people with disabilities. It says problems that prevent them from working may qualify them for disability retirement benefits, depending on what country you live in and what the laws are and the severity of the condition with your knees. It says having you got to have medical evidence proving you have a knee condition that limits your ability to perform your job or carry out daily activities at your job. So talking about disability and people being able to, if you have knee problems that prevent you from working and performing the activities where you work at and you can't do it, you'll be able to get disability for it. That's with anything you get. So if they don't cut that all out, because they try to cut out stuff with as in control. But yeah. So I don't know if that's here in the United States. It might be, but if something's preventing you from working, you can claim disability. But you're gonna have to have proof from your doctor saying that you can't work and that you do have knee problems. Because sometimes arthritis, if you have real bad arthritis in your knees and it's preventing you from walking, having knee problems or something like that, you can get on disability for it. But yeah, especially if you can't work. So that's just a given. Anything that's preventing you from working, you can file for disability. But next story, a 20-year-old first-time mother, and I hope I pronounce this right. I guess this is Mara. Let's see, Marsabit. I don't know where this gives birth to rare quintuplets. So a 20-year-old gave birth to quintuplets, and she had 3 boys, 2 girls, and they were all premature. They're all being taken care of. They're incubators, and they're receiving specialized care. And the mother and the babies are in stable condition. And the doctors thought initially that she was going to have twins, but instead she had 5 children, all at one time, 3 boys, 2 girls, and she was a 20-year-old, which is rare for I guess somebody age, and it's probably somewhere in Africa, but it's spelled Marsabit. But yeah, I was reading about that. She had 5 babies, 3 boys, 2 girls. They thought she was gonna have twins, but she had 5 kids at once, which is a blessing. But they was all premature, but they're receiving the specialized care that they're supposed to be receiving. They're all in incubators. That's what happens when you have premature babies. So she had them early. So, but they're all in stable condition, which is good, as a blessing. And when the babies get to a certain point, I'm sure she'll be able to take them home when they get to a certain weight, able to eat on their own and all that stuff. Eat while she's get them to eat and stuff without needing assistance. She'll be able to take them home. But anything else going on? Let's see. I don't know what else going on. Because other than that, what did I do today? We did go to Publix. They have like $5 sushi at Publix on Wednesdays, and my son eats it. So we got some this morning, and he ate that, so I had to go back and get more. And he says it's really good, but I never tasted it. I'm not, and I should taste it. He says it's good. One day I will. I don't know when though. Anybody else got anything to talk about in the chat? Anything to talk about in the chat? Thank you for the people that hit that like button. Appreciate it. The people that came in today to watch my live. Thank you for taking the time out your day to come on here, hang out with me. It's been real. It's been lovely. Appreciate it. Send prayers up for people that are sick, going through things, dealing with things. If you're dealing with things mentally, therapy, find a close loved one, a close friend that you can trust, that you can talk to get your feelings out. They was talking about stress on the Today Show with men and women, and how men tend to keep stuff in, which is not good. And so and that normally leads to some drinking, being addicted to drinking, being addicted to some type of substance. That's what normally it leads to. They withdraw from others, which is not good. Therapy, going to therapy, going to a psychiatrist, going to a counselor. So find somebody that you can depend on, get your feelings out. Journaling, get you a journal. Start journaling, write your feelings out. Cause it's not good to hold stuff in. It's bad for you mentally. It's bad for you emotionally. But start journaling. Find somebody you can talk to, somebody you can get your feelings out with. Cry, get it out. Don't keep all that stuff in because it's not good for you. But talked about working out, getting physical activity on. Eat right. Make sure we're eating right. If you have a hobby or something that you enjoy doing, going back into finding something that you like to have fun, whether it's painting, going fishing, going camping. Find something that you enjoy doing and do that daily. Camping, I'm a poetry writer. I write poetry. That's the way I vent and get stuff out. I journal sometimes. I ain't doing it in a minute, but I do journal sometimes to get my feelings out. Journal, writing poetry. Some people write music. Some people play sports. Fishing, camping, gardening. Some people like drawing. Find a hobby that you like. That you I don't know, whether it's skating, I don't know, playing cards, doing crossword puzzles, doing Sudoku. I don't know. Some people like playing the little games on their phone, what Candy Crush, Minecraft, stuff like that. Find something that you like doing and do that. Have fun, enjoy life. Have fun, enjoy your life. Do something positive, something that you make you laugh. I don't know, going to a movie, watching comedy movies, something that's gonna make you laugh. Do something fun. Enjoy life. So find something that you like and do that. Try to do it each and every day to brighten your day. Go outside in nature, go to a park, listen to the birds, feed the ducks, get you some bird seed, throw the bird seed out, watch the birds, watch nature, enjoy nature. Enjoy the warm breeze, sunset, sunrises. I don't know, go to the beach. Some people go to the beach if you can. Just sit out on the porch. Do something. Going for a little walk. I don't know, some people talk about going on hikes. If you have in your area what places you can go hike, we don't here. We do have a little park here. But I'm about to wrap this up unless somebody has something else to say. Y'all have a blessed day. Unless y'all doing something else tonight, y'all got any plans? Going out to eat? I don't know. Go out. I don't know. We have this little ice cream. We have this ice cream place. Go to get some ice cream. I don't know. Y'all have an ice cream place you can go to, maybe Baskin Robbins or something. Go get some ice cream from the ice cream parlor. Sit down. Starbucks. Go to some coffee. Sit down, chill. Get you I don't know what they have. I don't do Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. But they have other places, other stuff at Starbucks, but it's too expensive. Can't afford Starbucks. But go to Starbucks, get you some coffee, some type of tea or something. Chill, read a book, find a favorite book. Reading books, that's something else. Find some books that you like, get you some books, read them. Your favorite type of books, and get you some movies. I don't know if you like comedy movies. Get you some movies you can watch. Sit down, watch your favorite movies. Stuff like that. But anybody else got anything you want to talk about? Your favorite sport? World Cup ended. Spain won. Football. College American football is about to start. I know, is the WNBA still going? Yeah, I think those games are still going. WNBA games are still going. Shout out to the college team where I work. Shout out to them guys. Their season about to start. I think in August. Maybe at the end of August, September, somewhere around there. College football season about to start. What else going on? I know why Publix came up. Not just my son want sushi. $5 sushi on Wednesdays at Publix in my area. It might be everywhere. They always have $5 sushi on Wednesdays. So I went and got some for my son again. But what happened? I was parking in the parking lot, and when there's not a car in a front parking space, because the way the road I was going down, I was going straight down, and then you have the road on the other side where you have to come up. So I was going straight down, and I was finna park. It was the parking area where in the back where I was coming in at, and then you had the parking spot in the front. So I pulled up, and it was this guy. He was finna back into the parking space. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I knew it. I knew he was wanting to do it, but he didn't have time. I beat him to it. So he parked. He backed into the one that was next to me, not the one that he wanted, because I was already in it. So he backed into the one next to the one that he initially wanted that I got. But he parked. I was like trying to straighten my car up because I came up a little bit too far in the parking spot. So I backed up, turned off my car. I was about to get out, had the door open, and he got out his car. He had stopped. He got out. He was like, "You took my spot." I was like, "My bad, dude." I was like, "I know." It was so funny, but he ended up being. I thought he was a football player. The place where I work at this college where I work at, I thought he was a football player. First of all, he was attractive. He looked like he was mixed with something. I don't know. It was black. Maybe he was black, and I don't know if he was black and Hispanic or black and Samoan. Maybe he was black and white. I don't know. He was mixed with some. He wasn't all black. I just know that. But he was cute, very attractive. But I thought he was a football player, but he wasn't, because I asked, I was like, "Are you a football player at the university?" And then this other woman that I go to church with, I don't know, she said something about he was driving in the parking area of Publix, like backwards. I don't know what went on before I got there. All I seen was him trying to back into that parking spot when I beat him to it. But she was saying something to him, and she thought he was a football player, but he wasn't. And he ended up saying to her that he's a football coach. I was like, "You are?" I was like, "I work over there." And I was telling him where I work. I said, "Well, if you over in where the place where I work on campus," I said, "you will see me." And he was like, "Oh, for real?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "If you're over there, you'll see me." So he was like, "What's your name?" I said, told him my name. And then he's like, "Hi, my name is Drew. Nice to meet you." So I was like, "All right, cool." But Drew was cute. I don't know how old he is, but he got to be old enough to be a coach. So I should ask him how old he was. But Drew was fine. Drew was a very handsome man. So Drew, coach over at the university where I work, you're cute. If you're single, holler at me. I'm 46. You know where I'm at. If you're single, holler at me. And well, I know you're old enough, but yeah, Drew was fine. So yeah, that's the story on that. He was a very handsome man. I'm single. My child 18, so he grown. He'll be 19 January. He's a senior in high school. He graduates 2027. That's what I'm preparing for. Preparing for him to graduate, do this whole college thing. He's doing dual enrollment, welding. He's planning on becoming a welder, working in a manufacturing business. He said he wanted to do the welding stuff, so we'll see where that's going. He says he wanted to continue his the welding stuff in college. He said the college where he wanted to go to is where one of my sisters worked. She was saying something about she might be able to get him a scholarship. God willing, she will, because I ain't got no money to pay for him to go nowhere. So, and I don't want to do no student loans. And he makes good grades. He makes A's and B's. He got a 3.5 GPA, 3.6 GPA. So his GPA is good. So hopefully he'll be able to get a scholarship. Go there for free, books and all. Because I can afford it. But God willing, he'll be able to, wherever he go, he can go for free. Books and tuition. That's what I'm praying for. And for him to get his license. That's the next step. He got to get his driver's license. So within the next 4 months, he need to get his license. But shout out to everybody on here. Thank y'all for liking it. Y'all got something else to say before I get off? I normally don't stay on here this long, but I started doing it. I just be rambling in case people want to talk and respond back. Tell me what they into. Tell me what y'all up to. Any favorite music y'all like. Any type of movies y'all like. But yep. All right, y'all. About coming up on an hour. Coming up on 1 hour. About to get off here. My son, I don't know, y'all know what this is? Y'all know what this is? I started doing my silent lives back. Even though that many people don't be on here, I started doing my silent lives back at 9 o'clock. So I set up my little plushies and just, it's silent. I had one dude say, "Why don't I have something playing or some type of music or something playing?" I said, if I had something playing, it wouldn't be silent. I have different ideas that I could do, but I don't even feel like doing it. Like send up different, I ain't gonna even tell it, but send up certain stuff to make it. But I ain't finna go through all that because I'm not getting paid for this. So I'm not to the point where I thought I could start memberships, and then somebody was telling me they was trying to give me a gift, but they couldn't. I don't know if I don't think I could do that though. I don't think people can give me gifts. I see it started doing the top fan stuff. So yeah. But y'all have a blessed one. Y'all have a blessed one. It's 7:12 p.m. Central Standard Time where I'm at. 8:12 if you're on Eastern Standard Time. If you're somewhere else on the other side of the world, it's morning. Some places it's afternoon. It's like 3:12. In some places, sometimes it's like in the AM. Sometimes it's like nighttime, depending on wherever you're at in the world. But God bless y'all. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Care for yourselves. Care for others. Love yourself. Love other people. Be humble out here. Be grateful for what you got. Be thankful. Love yourself. Put light into this world. Be the light. Be the peace in this world. Whoever path you cross, be positive. Put some good energy out here into this world. Good vibes. God bless. And y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.